Welcome to video lecture series on embedded systems. I am Kanakadurga from St. Peter's Engineering College, working as an associate professor in EC department. I want to discuss on the applications of embedded systems. In this talk, we are going to concentrate mainly on the applications. So when it comes to the application level of embedded systems, it can be applied on home appliances or it can be applied in the telecommunications. It can be applied in the industrial levels, the domain, like for automotive also we can apply. So embedded system plays a vital role in our day-to-day life, starting from the home appliances to the industry level. Embedded system technology is acquired a new dimensions from first generations to till today. It having so many variations, and the application of embedded level of designings has been increased. And the few of the examples of embedded systems are domains like home, telecommunications, industries, and automotive. So when it comes to the home, hold appliances like televisions, DVD players, washing machines, refrigerators. And with respect to the telecommunications, we can like uses like as telephone switches, multimedia, and telephones. And when it comes to the industry level, the manual operations has been replaced by the machine orientation. At that time, for the machine orientation, everywhere we have to go for embedded system devices. Next comes to the automotive of industries like for the automotive of things like anti-braking systems, and for engine controlling purpose, and GPS for the navigation purpose, like for the GPS. All these comes under with respect to the applications of embedded systems. Not only this, we can apply in the healthcare of applications or in the computer peripherals of applications also. So when it comes to the home appliances, we are considering the first the washing machine of application device. So in the washing machine of application of device, what we are going to do is that first we have to place the clothes into drum. Once the clothes has been placed into the drum, depending upon what type of clothes we have placed in the drum, we have to select the program, like it is a cotton type of clothes or it goes for silk type of clothes. We have to select it, or we request a hard wash, or we request a soft wash, or we request a quick wash. The type of the program we have to select. Once the program has been selected, already the embedded system programming has been there. In that, the pre-programmed has been given the instructions. It has to follow set of the instructions. Depending upon that, it will choose the time level. Suppose a cotton will take 90 minutes, for the silk type of clothes are going to be taken out only for 60 minutes. For the quick wash, it goes for nearly only 20 minutes itself. So depending upon the type of the program the user has been selected, it goes for time levels. Once the user has selected the program, automatically the machine itself takes out how much the powder or liquid it has to consider for the wash, and how much the water it has to take it out for each level. Like for washing purpose, how much the water it has to take it out. For rinsing level, how much the water it has to take it out, and for how many times it has to go for rinsing. After that, it goes for drying purpose. If you observe in this application, it's going by step process. Once the process like washing is completed, it goes for rinsing purpose. Once the rinsing is completed, it goes for drying purpose. So we can say that embedded system devices has to be followed a set of instructions, step by step process, and it is the combination of hardware and software, and it has to complete the task within the specified time period only. Those type of devices comes under the embedded systems. So one of the example is with the washing machine. The next one is the dishwasher. So if you observe, the dishwasher is mainly used for the cleaning of vessels. So in that, what the thing we are going to use nowadays in the homes also, the dishwashers has been found, and majorly in the previously it has been there in the restaurants. So what's the difference between the manual washing and with respect to the dishwashing is that the difference in the manual washing, we are going to produce the scrubbing in nature. The physical scrub has been there in order to remove the things in the vessels. What happens with that is the vessels are getting spoiled. In order to avoid this, the dishwasher is going to sprinkle the water on the vessels of the hot water type with the mixture of with respect to the powder, the thing for washing purpose, cleaning purpose. So depending upon that type of the vessels, it going to consider the temperature between from 55 degrees centigrade to 75 degrees centigrade. So once the temperature has been selected, it going to mix the water with the detergent in order to use the clean the vessels. Once it has been washed with the sprinkle the waters and the clean has been the vessels has been done, it goes for the rinsing with respect the periodic time within in order to complete the cycle. Once the rinsing cycle has been completed, once again it goes for drying purpose, since for in order to remove whatever the water spots has been there, in order to remove for that purpose it goes for the drying purpose. So if you observe here also, it is following the rules or set of rules step by step in manner. Once one cycle is completed, it going to start for the second cycle, and the dishwasher is going to be used for only one specific task, that is for washing of the vessels. The next example of application of embedded is microwave oven. The microwave oven is going to be used in the home appliances for cooking purpose. In this, the screen is going to display either timing, how much time it has to go for cooking, and with respect to the temperature. The end user can able to select how much the time it has to go for the cooking purpose and how much the time temperature it has to be set in the oven. So how it goes for the cooking in the microwave oven is that what we have to cook, we have to place inside the oven. Once we have placed the cooking purpose inside the oven, we have to select the temperature or the timing it has to be cooked. Since it is the fastest cooking when compared with the manual type of a cooking. So in this case of the microwave oven, mainly how we're going to cook, so the things are like the mainly going to use the magnetic of type of thing for the similar to the radio transmitter type, and since it is a short radio waves are going to be right into the food into a depth of about of 2.5 centimeters. This makes the water molecules to swing between so far about 2.5 billion times per second. This going to be heats up the molecules around it. As there has been heating up goes inside the food, so that the food is going to be cooked very fastly. This process we are going to call it as a conduction. So the thing is that we are going to apply the energy directly to the grains what we have to cook it, and depending upon the temperature it going to be passed into the grains, so that the food is going to be cooked fastly. When comes under when you observe on the normal cooking, if you see that almost whatever the energy we are applied, the energy is going to be only on the surface. It cannot be applied directly into the grains, so that the food is not going to be cooked very fastly like the oven, microwave oven. So next example with respect to the embedded system, another home appliance or for the office level appliances are like the printer. The printer is the thing we can able to connect to the computer, or we can able to connect to the digital cameras nowadays. Once whatever the command we are going to give, like this amount of pages only it has to print. Suppose I want to print the pages between whatever the document have, it has to print between only from 20 to 30, the page number 20 to 30 only it has to print. So I have to give a command, or the control has been given to the printer, so that go for the printing only from page number 20 to 30. So it has to first leave the first pages of from 1 to 20, and it has to start the printing from 28 to 30, and the task is going to be take it out within the specified time period, and it goes for the printing purpose. And this printer can able to connect to the computer, or we can able to connect to the digital cameras. So when we are connecting to the digital cameras, it going to be print the things directly with respect to the camera, directly itself with respect to the pictures. So next one comes under the automobile applications of the thing. In the real time applications for controlling of air allowances like aerocrafts, or with respect to aeroplanes, where we are there also we are using the embedded system for controlling of aeroplane. Another one best example with respect to automobile applications, the thing is anti-braking system, or another applications for the automobile in application is like controlling of engine also. So how we will discuss with respect to anti-braking system once. In the anti-braking system of embedded thing, it mainly avoids the road accidents. How it going to avoid the road accidents we will discuss. Normally the car can travel on any surface, like it can be a smooth surface, or it can be a hard surfaces, or nothing but hard roads, or it can be a sandy roads also. Suppose assume that now the car is traveling on the smooth surface. When the car is traveling on the smooth road, without we are assuming now without anti-braking system, the user has given the brake in order to stop the car. He pressed the brake system. So since it is not having the anti-braking system, even though the user has been given the brake, the car cannot stop immediately. It will travel the car for certain amount of distance. Since the car cannot able to give how much the friction it has to be generate instantly in order to stop the car. So that the car will going to be traveled for certain distance, even though the person has applied the brake at that instance only, but the car will not be stopped. It will be traveled for certain amount of distance, so that the accident may occur on the road. In order to avoid this problem, the anti-braking system going to be work. How it works, like the anti-braking system is going to calculate on the smoother surface how much the car is rotating per minute, how many rotations it is taking into the considerations. It will calculate. Now assume the car having the anti-braking system. The end user has applied the brake. So once the brake has been applied, the car is going to be stopped immediately. Since how it will happen is that the end user has applied the brake, or already the car has been analyzed how many rotations it going the car per minute. Once it has been calculated, it goes for this amount of rotations. In order to stop the rotations, it going to calculate how much the friction has to be applied on the vehicle tires, it will calculate and going to be give the control on it in order to stop for the car. Immediately it going to be apply that amount of friction on it, so that the car is going to be stopped immediately. So it's going to be avoid the accidents occur on the road. So nowadays we are having that uh, without drivers also or users also, the car is going to be run very smartly. There also we are going to use the embedded systems. So the embedded system applications are not only the limited over there what we have discussed. We have just gone only with respect to the examples for understanding purpose, how it's we are using in the day to day every life. There are so many examples like DVD player is also one of the example, and another example, air conditioner is also one thing of embedded system device. Nowadays not only these only the applications of embedded systems we cannot say, there are so many things are there in our daily life has been presence of embedded systems are there. So with respect to that, some of the applications we have discussed like in the home appliances and in the automobile things, and in the telecommunications like telephones, mobile phones, all these comes under the in the telecommunication purpose. And if you see that some of the home appliances or in the some of the AV devices and like in the in printers also. So embedded system applications, the normally we will observe every day of our life. These are the some of the applications like game machines, electronic book of the tablet, television, and airlines, medical field, and with respect to the digital transmissions, printers, cars, mobile phones, smartphones, cameras. So many applications has been there with the embedded systems. So the examples like the GPS, one of the example for tracking purpose we can able to use where the position in order to calculate the position of the vehicle, the thing we can use the GPS systems, or in the mobile phones also there is another example for embedded systems. And with respect to the medical applications like for the scanning also one of the embedded applications. For airlines is also one of the applications of embedded systems. We cannot say that this is only the limited point of embedded systems has been having the applications. These are only some of the applications of embedded system. There are so many applications are available in our day to day every life of the embedded systems. Thank you.